Hello everyone, so I want to start today's speech with a little game. Try to guess a song by its lyrics. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. If you guessed that it was 21 Pilots' song Stressed Out, you are completely correct. So we have numerous sources of stress. We worry about family, we worry about education, we worry about our relationships with our friends and with our partners. And to name another thing to worry about, which is also mentioned in the song, used to dream of outer space, but now they are laughing at our face, singing, "Wake up, you need to make money." And you as students are even more familiar with stress because you have to struggle with such things as GPA, midterms, exams. You have to meet deadlines without meeting the death of social life. So if I was to word that song, I would actually sing it different way. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're students. So today I'm going to persuade you to start keeping a gratitude list in order to maintain stress levels and also in order to gain some benefits. So why is stress a problem? Well, it is a problem because it affects poorly many areas of our lives. For example, it can affect poorly on your mental and physical health. Mayo Clinic, which is a non-profit academic medical center, published an article in 2019 called Stress Symptoms, Effects on Your Body and Behavior, in which they state that high levels of stress can actually increase levels of high blood pressure, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, anxiety, depression, and it can also cause stomach ache and nausea. Sorry, it was my mom. I personally actually experience the last two symptoms, which is stomach ache and nausea, whenever I have an exam. I know for sure that I certainly will feel nauseous and I certainly will have stomach ache. And to continue, I also believe that high stress levels can ruin your relationships. It can affect poorly on your relationships because whenever I am stressed personally, I become very irritated and more reluctant to communicate and speak, which of course cannot have good effects on your relationships. So how do we solve this problem? How do we solve these harmful effects? Well, I encourage you to start keeping a gratitude list. What is a gratitude list, you ask? Well, a gratitude list is basically journaling everything that you are grateful for. How do you keep it, you ask? Well, Courtney Ackerman, who holds a Master in Positive Organizational Psychology, published an article in 2020 called Gratitude Journal, a collection of 67 templates, ideas, and apps for your diary, in which she states that it is pretty simple. You just have to find a paper to write on or a digital app to type in, and then write everything that you are grateful for and keep it regular. I personally would also advise you to be very attentive to small things and small details. For example, whenever I write down what I am grateful for, I often write that I'm grateful for being in warmth because I hate feeling cold. And let's be honest, being in warmth is something, something actually privileged, quite privileged. How is the feeling of gratitude beneficial for you? Well, it has been scientifically linked to many benefits. For example, according to Harvard Health Publishing's article, which is called "Giving Thanks Can Make You Happier," after 10 weeks of keeping gratitude lists, those who wrote about gratitude were more optimistic and felt better about their lives. To name other benefits, gratitude provides long-term increase in happiness level, and it also increases satisfaction with relationship. Sounds like a good deal, right? It sounds totally like a good deal to me. So, to conclude, today I've told you about the problem of stress, how we can solve this problem by keeping a gratitude list, and I've also listed some benefits of keeping a gratitude list. So we cannot really go back in time when the only concern for us was to sleep when our parents told us to do so. But what we can do is we can try to increase the level of satisfaction with the life that we already have. So before you leave today, after finishing this video, after finishing watching this video, I encourage you to write at least one thing in our Zoom chat which you are grateful for. Thank you so much.